So, good evening. We will continue our playthrough today. And yeah, I was thinking about this. We're definitely the village of the small ones here, with all our little people. Like, we have 2 gnomes, some, well, medium-sized demons, but those demons are very, very small. And then, yeah, two humans and 1 dark elf and a child. So, in average, our height is not very high. Well, anyways, we look quite healthy, and I think we want to attack this rat's nest just to get into it again. Let's clear the nest. They have some rats, but yeah, it should be very easy with all our people. So I need to remember that we need to play our kobolds first, and the same with this little one. Let's use the double toss as usual. They sadly have the strength of the swarm too, so they get quicker every time they play someone too. But I think we should be fine. Let's get more pieces on the board. So many rats here. Let's try it like this. Shouldn't be too bad. Well, we don't really have a choice. But next turn she will throw 2 daggers. Oof, that's quite a heavy hit. But they're gone now, and those were the most dangerous enemies, I think. This one's gone, and now we just have to clean out the hand. He always takes a beating. But it's fine. I'm not sure what our overall plan was, but probably continuing the main quest. You can take some strength, I guess. You can take some wisdom. And we need a proper expedition if we want to continue with the quest. Village visitors. And we also have the divine path. Well, let's get ready for... Why are you so hurt? Oh, because you didn't have any food. I understand. And We want our old demon with us, just to have some options. Let's take some food. And some firewood. We have some, but not too much. And that should be it. Let's go down here, collect some firewood, and then we go to the village visitors, because I'm not sure what that was. Well, let's do it like this. Then we even get some sandstone. Those are some Slavians, I think. Yeah, some normal humans. We could try to convince them that we're friendly to increase our standing with them a little bit more. Wisdom on our little guys. Wisdom and mysticism, I guess. Not a good level up at all. We go down here. You found the spot marked on your map as the treasure, but it is a very thick and dark grove that seems quite damp and cold. So searching it will not be easy. Let's look for the treasure. You search the grove and discover a wolf lair. Perhaps the treasure is hidden within. We have a hunter, so we could set up a trap. But I think it's safer to just kill them. Because we're not the smartest, so setting up traps might be hard for us. We continue with our kobolds. Do we even want to play him? No, he's there for support. You okay. Put this one down as a meat shield, and then we play her for more damage. Okay. Let's see how this works. Well, it's not enough to kill those two. Would have been too good. Okay, and this is his armor. So now we should, yeah, now the very bad, dangerous wolf is gone. We took more damage than I was hoping for. But now we should be faster than them. It should be fine in the end, but this was a little bit unnecessary. Some not too bad looking weapons. Some steel and some monster bone, but 19 damage on our fighter Gid. Well, it could be worse. He could have died. Let's set up camp again, and we will collect wood and sandstone, and we can also check if anyone can use any of the equipment that we just got. I think you are not the worst with, well, okay, no, Destiny is not your strong suit either. But this one is definitely something that one of us can use. Maybe even you. It gives you some more protection. I was considering you usually don't have anything. You don't need that. How about you get this one instead? And you actually have that, so maybe this one's better. Makes more sense because now we have actually a thing to do with the second kobold.
You come to the place the crow sent you to unlock your chosen path. It is a hillside with a small pine grove atop it. It seems like nothing was here at first, but you feel the pull of the divine, and as you follow it, you notice a gathering of hooded figures performing a ritual.
Let's not interfere, but stay observe.
One of the witches steps aside and approaches you calmly. She takes off her hood and speaks. Ah, a chosen of the young gods. Welcome. May I ask how you broke our protection veil?
Let's tell her of this crow that we met last time. And this crow sent us on the mission to follow our divine path, so...
A crow, you say? So, she decides to meddle after all. Interesting. We are the Vidmar coterie, and we walk the path of Velis, even though his name is but a whisper now. We perform the rite of passage into its care for our fallen. When he returns, she will await him.
So, our goddess is actually the mistress of death. So, who is this Velis that they speak of? Is it a demon?
She is now. She was ever a servant of death, and 2 others stood above her in the past. Velis is not a harbinger of death. He is a gatekeeper and master of the underworlds. If you truly walk the chosen path, you will sacrifice something precious to us. Only then will we share the enlightenment you seek here.
So, agree and offer them the entire spirit essence of one person. Mental essence. Bleed entirely for the witches. I don't like what I hear. Isn't that like sacrificing them outright? Let's first inquire a little bit more about Velis.
He gave magic to the mortals, of course. Thus, we honor him still.
Marovit is the keeper of magic, and Hordes also masters this domain. Are they related to this Velis?
They are now, but they were not so in the past. The gods are not stagnant. They change as we do, as the world does.
So what happens to what happened to this god?
We do not know. It is as if a shroud was cast over all our minds. We know our father, yet we do not. Your god seems similarly afflicted, disjointed from their full selves. Thus, you, as their chosen, are equally broken, or at least unwhole.
Let's ask how we can find out more.
If you truly walk the chosen path, you will sacrifice something precious to us. Only then will we share the enlightenment you seek here.
Well, let's agree and offer them the entire spirit of one person.
The witch nods, and the coterie siphons the sacrifice. She turns to you again. The essence of the mind is a precious gift indeed. Your path of intellect or magic serves you well. Here, drink this and receive the gifts of our Father.
So now we got mysticism and destiny on her. Is she now? No, she's still a young shadow elf. But okay, so the stats don't matter on her at all because, well, they're still low. We also took all the faith from Holik. I chose faith because we can perform a ritual to heal that very easily. Oh no, we forgot the herbs. Well, it should be fine.
Oh, it is but a humble beginning of your path, dear chosen. We spoke of our Father to you, but even we are veiled from his true self. Memories fading, traditions falling. You must go to the ancient forest, and there seek out the burial of our Father. We will pray that you learn of his fate there, and in doing so, unlock your own power and that of your deity.
Okay, let's leave. Still very mysterious. Who are those? Oh, more humans. I don't see any herbs around. The White Council. Okay, this is where we have to go to advance this quest. We should probably try to get back soon, but let's just stay here and collect some more resources while we wait for his faith to return a little bit. A new one. Hurry up. This one's actually a quite nice one. And since we rarely play him, I think it's even better than the kobold aspect. How do we do? We're quite hurt, or we are hurt on some people, so we shouldn't fight because that's quite a severe injury. He's slowly recovering his faith, but well, that's way too slowly. Let's go back and we will heal our faith first. While traveling through the bushes, your people come across an old well. It appears to be badly damaged and clearly hasn't been used in quite some time. It does appear to be usable enough, so maybe it will have some resources still. Well, let's take a look. Elven wood. Great. It's just a very small amount, so we can't really do anything with it, but resources are always nice, especially higher tier ones. We join our home. And then the first thing we do is perform a ritual to heal our faith. And you are actually our ritual master. Let's take 2 just to make it a little bit quicker. So now it's just 1 turn. And so the question is, what do we need? Nothing really. We have plenty of everything, but we could get more grain. We only have 16 of that. And we should probably tell them not to eat raw resources anymore. And we should also not use the advanced materials for heating. We have some level ups. Reliable argument on the Guardian of Mind. Yeah, that's a nice skill. But this one is also nice. Well, I don't know. This one gives extra shielding or retaliation that scales with perception. Not the best for him. We should take the shielding. Was there anything that we could build? Well, not to my knowledge. Was there anything that we wanted to build? Probably a lot, but we don't have the resources for it, is my guess. Oh yeah, I think we wanted to save our research points for this one, to get the ability to gather some higher tier resources that we don't have. So we can gather some stuff just for selling them, for example. We can also, well, it's not really that we need it, but we can already cook a little bit. So now our faith is acceptable again. Well, hurry up is actually quite nice to have as an option. So let's take it. And you are... Well, let's improve that, because we want, if you get old, which you will be doing in some time, I don't know. At some point you will grow up, and then you might give a child the craftsman perk, which is way more valuable than trash attack. Soul tether. It's just mental challenges. I think we take the lucky instead. Now we are kind of fit again. Let's take our people. This one. We need some food, as always. It's here. And some wood. Oh, and this time I wanted to make sure to bring the herbs with us. And then we can go over here, I think. So this is the Red Cave.
The bandits have clearly heard of your deals with the scavengers.
You again? Die!
Oof, and now it's even heavier to fight them. Well, we might need to be a bit more prepared for that. I'm not sure if we can fight them in our condition right now. Well, let's take the sneak attack. We've been using that at least sometimes.
You finally enter the Red Cave, and you now realize the meaning of its name. The walls and floor are rough, layered with blood-red moss and black veins. Faint crimson light lingers beneath this odd canopy, pulsating quietly in slow rhythm.
Wait to see what the alchemist wants to do.
He stares, his mouth wide open and eyes lit up, and gestures for you to move forwards.
Let's go
You
in.
move through this odd tunnel and find several paths, some leading to small alcoves that are clearly used by the bandits as storage. Other paths are entirely collapsed. The only remaining way leads to what looks like an entrance to another larger tunnel, but there is a membrane blocking your way.
Let's ask the alchemist what he thinks about this one.
The scholar takes his time to study the membrane, then speaks. It is beyond me for now, but the samples tell me it is infused with old magic, yet at the same time is organic. Odd, very odd. I see two ways. We can work on a mystical solution, or, well, bash it.
You need someone strong, a magic user or a dwarf or goblin to figure this one out. Well, neither of what we have. Okay, so those are the bandits that hate us. This is the magical cave where we have no idea how to enter. And yeah, let's convince those that we are friendly. Well, it worked kind of. Let's see how we are doing. Well, our how's it called? Our sanity is quite low, but we're alive. So, well, we need someone capable of magic, or a dwarf or a goblin, which I think are all things that just come with time. Let's see what this one is. You see a giant spider sitting atop a child. It looks as if the child is struggling. Let's run to kill the spider. You draw your weapon and prepare to fight, but the boy shouts from under the spider, "No, no, don't kill my mom. We're only playing." Well, we're kind of with the spider so far. Let's ask why he calls the spider his mother. Okay, so the spider found him and raised him. Let's ask if they're okay. Okay, so there's a magical cave. So the spider is hurt and they need some herbs to heal it. And this herb only grows in this cave that is protected by some kind of force. But we can try to help them. You try to enter the cave and indeed some force keeps you at bay. Let's try to force our way in. That works well. You push through whatever barrier stood here and find some herbs inside. They do not look magical to you, but the spider seems very happy to get them. She bows before you and speaks for the first time, her voice crooked but clear. You did me a service, humanoid. Some of my children will now serve you. That's nice. We get 2 more spiders. We already have one of those. And the stingers like us.
You find the entrance to the gold mine, and from the bright light beaming out at you, you'd guess it is not unoccupied.
Let's take a closer look.
The walls of this mine have plenty of small burrows weaved throughout the structure, and you see faint movement within. Something is watching you. As you move forwards, you see gold ore that shouldn't glimmer, but it does, as if it were purified and smelted already. You cannot yet see the light source that could cause such an effect.
So we know that there are demons inside, and maybe our demon that we brought might help us to talk to them.
A voice answers from within the walls.
You smell like one of us, to be sure. But you also have that human divine stench about you. So which is it?
Well,
Several creatures of all shapes and sizes appear before you, only to scatter away again. A lone Karakanja demon stands firm and speaks in a slurping, almost growling voice.
Yes, good. We had us a Skshak who served Farok. He helped us secure this place. Good fella, gone now.
So who are they protecting us against?
You are kin, but you are not us. We will say only that between the light burning us alive and the bastard bandits pestering our folk, we made this place safe and we aren't leaving.
Maybe... I think we are still hurt, right? Yeah, we can't convince them. Well, let's fight then. It's 2 demons. I would really like to have a way to heal sanity quicker, because somehow we always come to a fight where we could have used our mental things, but then we are hurt from some kind of challenge from before. Let's put down our boar. Oh no. This might kill him. Well. We will take another injury here, which we could have avoided by playing it a little bit smarter. So much damage on this little guy. Oh no, he will kill him. Okay, goodbye, little boy. That was stupid of us. That was really stupid. But that's how it is sometimes. Well, now we can just skip to the resolution.
You kill most of the demons, and those who survive clear away in a hurry. The mine is empty for the bandits to take, although you see much of the gold ore fade and turn to common stone.
Well, that was unnecessary, but let's report our success. Let's at least camp here. Yep, there he goes. Well, and that happens in this game if you do a mistake. But now we can actually go here and explore a bit. So as you are about to set up camp, a group of goblin travelers approach asking for shelter. I welcomed them to your camp. We should be helping each other. And the goblins sit by the fire and share stories with you. They pass around a strange wheat and soon you see visions of the spirit they speak of. So we get some herbs and some spirit blessing. Thank them. The runes are old and decrepit, likely already looted many times over, but you never know what hidden secrets you may yet uncover. So the south area is left less traveled but also unstable. Let's investigate the south. We find some nut tincture and some iron. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, there's another Slavian town. The ruins I are about to search have an unsettling stench of decay about them. Let's search let's scout first. We can just kill them, those are really easy. Some stone javelins. We get a physical blessing and mental blessings. Search the ruins. We get a shitty iron shield and some clay. Well, that's fine. Let's collect some more seaweed here. Quite a lot of Slavians. You get stronger and you get more wisdom for now. We can go to this point of interest. Hidden among the fog and shrubbery, you discovered ancient ruins before you. Let's investigate. Oh, you searched all ruins until you realized that a dark, forbidding mist is descending upon this place. Well, let's run away. This is some magic stuff that we can't deal with, I think. But what we can deal with are bees. Let's clear this nest. It's very easy. We get beetle jelly and some monster bone. And then I think we can go in the direction of the Slavians and try to trade with them. Maybe they even have some tasks for us. Oh yeah, this is the Lapidush again, which is like a helpful creature, so let's let him do his job. We get some physical blessings. Yeah. We get some max sanity on our main character. You, Tomasovic, toughness or more gathering. Well, I think toughness is nice. Reduces the threat of him dying. And we will go here and try to trade with them. First, do they have anything that we should kill for them? There's a bunch of vermin nesting nearby. Yeah, we can do that. This is here. Let's see. Do they have anything we can't use? Gathering. This one doesn't. Well, it's a bit odd that snare scales with well, it doesn't do any damage, right? So you play him and he snares stuff. Or it just does a little bit of damage, but it scales with intelligence, where the weapon attack actually scales with wisdom. But it wouldn't be the worst weapon for our guardian of mind, maybe. Let's see. We definitely don't need that. We even have a little bit more. So what do we want for that? Maybe the ember? I think that's fine. Let's leave. And then we go up here and kill the vermins that they wanted us to kill. Which is actually here, and we can't reach that. But instead we can harvest some wood. Oh, the Lapidush again. Well, now it's a bit too much. Our child. Well, wisdom it is. And now we attack the vermin. You find the vermin near where you were sent to clear it. Let's investigate this. You get in closer and observe the rats. You soon realize that they are unusual. They seem to be building a prison of sorts with cages and holes. And you see bodies of their prisoners sticking out. It looks like children. Let's attack the vermin. It's just one. Search the place for survivors. You find the bodies of many children, but also those of demons and animals. This nest was busy. Most surprisingly, you discover in a central space upon a throne of bones a common cat bound in a collar. Was it the master of the victims here? It purrs at you. This is a bit weird. Let's take the cat. Oof. It's just a very good cat. Pet. We get a shitty sword for that. And a bunch of meat. But the Slavians like it. Well, I would have liked to get some children there. So there's more that we can kill. There's a nice rich beehive nearby. We'd like to get the honey, but we're small, only setting up. If you help us pacify the bees, which doesn't mean necessarily kill them, we can try that. Where is that? Oh, it's down here. But we don't have any movement points anymore this round. A fighter. Headbutt is not bad, but I don't think we need it. And even though counterattack is bad for him, since he doesn't have any perception, it's probably still better than what we have. Let's go here and speak again, because we have a lot of stone, so for 40 stone they would give us something. Let's give them the stone and we get amber ropes, a lot of meat and a lot of leather for them. And they also like us more. Okay, let's try to go down here. How's it with our... We're almost full now. Makes sense. So we should probably not collect too much iron right now. Two of your fellow villagers decide to get married, and since times are dire, this is more important than ever to cherish such occasions. Let's begin the celebrations. Oh, it's the Guardian of Might with Holic, or with the Holic. That's a interesting marriage. Okay, so the celebrations take a toll on everyone. You must see how well you did against the inevitable alcohol poisoning and upset stomachs. Well, it's at home. Victory of injuries are the prediction. Let's see what we can do. Ooh. I see. 1 damage, that is laughable. 2 damage. 1 damage. Okay, so the damage has to come from him, I guess. Clearly. But how? We probably should try to play this one soon. So that he gets all the bony. They're quite fast. I think what we have to do is speed our guys up. Oh, and how should we kill those? That's impossible. I mean, we can speed our guys up a little bit, but we still hit the stones and we need multiple rounds to kill those. And if we speed our guys up, we don't even play enough cards to really make use of his ability to get faster. This one doesn't do much either. No, I think we try to forfeit this one. Okay, everyone's sick. Well, weddings are weddings, so I think it was worth it. So, our Guardian of Might. Well, crafting and gathering. That's actually quite nice, but this trait is very good for the shielding that we get from it. So we want to go down here to the beehive, and so they asked us to clear this one, but they didn't say that we have to kill everyone. Would they be... we're a little bit damaged still in our sanity, but it should be possible. Let's try it. So now we're trying to convince them to share the honey with us. And he is probably our strongest fighter when it comes to mental warfare, or mental challenges, I should say. They got stronger every time. Not nice. We should have played our kobold first again. Oh, and they heal every time they attack. But we're quite fast, that is nice. So the question is, do we play her again, which is 6 but with poison? Or do we take him again, which is 7 without poison? I think we take this one and try to focus this one that is played twice. Has retaliation. And healing, which is very nasty. Okay, 1 is down. That is very nice. Whew. This will be a close fight. Very close fight. 6. And then 6 again. So we kill this one, I think. Or do we? Because no, we don't. We injure this one. And then... oh, we have to. I see. Well, it's fine. Those are very slow, so we can kill them before they do any more damage to us. Yeah, you lose a lot of sanity, but overall that should be fine. So the bees buzz in unison, listen to your words. They agree to cooperate with the human village if the humans keep away and leave them in peace. The bees will in turn give them some of their honey. That's great. The village scouts, well, the village scout was watching you and approaches. I'll be damned, you reasoned with this stingers. Great, I guess we won't mind the buzz if it gets us honey. Here's your reward. Ooh, this is a very nice dog. And some fur robes, which are also quite good. And a lot of amber. And we even increase our standing with the stingers and the Snavians. No one is hurt. How is this one? Well, the dog that we just got is definitely better. But we don't get the ability to summon a wolf, which we did every now and then. This is kind of a tricky choice, but I think we want to keep the wolf just to be able to summon him. What else do we want? We should probably switch this one around and give him a spider, which would probably be way stronger, and give a boar to him, because the boar scales with strength. So if he summons the boar, it should be way stronger, and the spider should still be relatively strong, because he has some perception on Tomasovic. We'll see how this works. Maybe we have to switch it back. It's the Lapidouche again. Leave it to its task. Perfect. And the hallway. Increase the toughness for more life and faith. And you get more perception. Is there anything else we can do for you? Should we try to gamble maybe? Let's do some gambling. We win some steel. Well, and they don't like it. We probably cheated. Let's see. Is there anything you need help with? Nasty bunch of scoundrels are setting up nearby. Yeah. That's a job for us. They are up here. We should have traded with them, because we still have a lot of stuff that we don't need and that we are carrying around with us. Speaking of scoundrels, we still have her at home, and she should increase her destiny. Let's see. You find the place where you were sent to deal with some folk attacking the Slavians. Let's attack them. Nitubil and Sobislav. Not a problem at all. They had some mushrooms. And the scavengers didn't like that. What a surprise. But the Slavians did. Okay. But now we are... Well, we have some capacity left, so let's take some wood while we're here. Because wood is something that you can always use. And you... Well, I guess intelligence. It's our crafter kobold. So it doesn't really matter too much what he increases. Let's go up here. We need to go back home. When you break through the thick forest, you suddenly hear a soft voice coming from one of the trees. Stop, wanderer. You look up and see a large serpent hanging on a branch. He wrapped himself around the branches and looked at you with his tongue exposed. I have interesting information for you. Adds a snake and crawls closer to you. Should we listen to the snake? Let's try it. I'm a magic snake from a magical garden. In the middle of this garden is a beautiful and powerful apple tree with the best and healthiest apples in the world. The snake slides on your shoulder and whispers in your ear. I thought someone like you deserves to know about it. I can take you there. Our sanity is just slowly recovering, but I'm still doubting his words. Well, I guess that's fine. So you hear that the serpent is lying. When you point it out, he looks at the ground and admits that he wants to spit that he wants to spite the elves who threw him out of the garden. Okay, but despite that, the apples are still very healthy. But I don't think we are in the position to anger some elves, so let's not go with him. We will collect a little bit more wood, and soon we're home. Hiding in the bushes between someone's home is a young fox. It's all alone and its parents don't seem to be around. Let's take it in and raise it. Ooh, night range of sight. It's a high level fox. That's nice. We have so many animals right now, and not enough people to carry them all, to make real use of them. But maybe we'll grow. But so far, we mostly lose people. We could give this one to a holic, and those ropes are for our guardian of mind. And we also bought this relic exactly for him. You are our crafter now, also research. And we can probably what do we do? Those are even better. We should give the better ropes to the people that we take with us. So you get this one, and then maybe you get the fox instead. But you have some perception, so the spider isn't the worst. Well, okay. Is there anything that we can build? Improves rituals and healing, not what we want. We want the food and resources one. That helps with feeding all the people in the village, and we also get the chance of higher level materials to further increase our village. Gazawa or hurry up? I prefer hurry up, especially since we don't want to be to make her into a gatherer. She should become a valuable member of our exploration team, since so far we mostly got characters that are weak and stay at home and help gathering and building, but we don't really have any real fighters. Should probably do some research while we're at home. I'm hoping that we attract some new people soon. But in the meantime, let's prepare to head out again. How long do you need? It's 14 more turns until this one is growing up. I see. But we of course take our usual people. I'm tempted to actually take this one with us. To have a demon with us. We should give them some food. Hey Andy. We also need some firewood. We should have, yeah, we have plenty of herbs. Let's take some herbs, just in case. Oh, Torte, you're here too. Thanks for the follow. So the question is, do we feel strong enough to go down here to the tree? Probably not. So what we can do instead is go over here in the icy region and try to explore a little bit there. That should be very dangerous, but also the potential rewards should be high. Well, this one is challenge rating 6. Not what we want to see right now. Well, let's increase this gathering even more. Let's go over here. Last time, during the walk you find the ruins of an old mine. It looks abandoned because you do not notice any footprints nearby. The entrance to the mine was blocked by boards and stones. Removing them will not be easy, but we have some tools with us, so let's open it. Oh, but we lose our tools for that. The tools were useful to overcome the obstacle, but they were destroyed during the work. The passage is open. Good that those were not the... I mean, they were some of the rare materials that we... some of the rare tools that we have, but they were not super huge, so yeah, it's fine. Let's see what we find inside. You start a dark and narrow passage. The entrance to the mine was lined with this carved stone. The road and walls have survived very well despite the old age. Every once in a while you feel a slight shock that makes a piece of stone fall off the ceiling. You feel them move and more with every minute of travel. Let's continue. After a few minutes you come to a huge hall that could once have been part of a small town, but during the shattering it was pulled deep into the mountain. The road continues, but you can also find valuable things. What do you want to do? Search the town or keep going? This is quite difficult. I'm not sure if we will be able to do this. Well, this one is our only... Aha. Hast jetzt alle engagiert zuzugucken. Oh, it just reduced the... now it's like broken. So it reduced the bonus, but we still have the tools. That is good. But I don't think we can find anything. So you decide to go further. The road outside the village is no longer so convenient. Many paths have been blocked and others are dead end tunnels. The shocks become even more perceptible. In addition, from time to time you can hear sounds coming from deep inside, something like roaring and sobbing in one. Let's keep going. You descend even deeper. The walls in this part of the mine are adorned with paintings depicting a ritual. The image shows a group of hooded people and a creature that is looped with chains. In the next picture, the same group of people, only that now smaller, mined raw materials. The next picture is too damaged to be recognized. Well, we can only have the option to go deeper and deeper. I hope this is not a trap in the end. On the floor you can see hundreds if not thousands of bones under your feet. It looks like the residents have not fled, but they all died here. The atmosphere here is so thick with magic and power that even ordinary people are able to sense it. Some of the bones even began to shine with a strange glow. You come across a big grate, once decorated with the best jewels and ores, now faded and barely sticking to the hinges. Enter the room, even though I would prefer to run away. In the center of the enormous chamber there is a huge monument to which a black fog is being chained with a black chain. Huh. Oh, did I? Thanks for the follow. Every time the being shakes its chains in the entire room. Oh, every time the entire room entity looks at you with his eyes, with his red misty eyes. Who are you? Have you also come to steal my power? Stop thinking about it. You'll end up like everyone else, dead. The creature began to laugh like a madman. Well, yeah, we definitely came here by accident. The creature looks at you and says, "In that case, mortal, you would not you help me?" Oh. Centuries ago, wizards locked me in this damned cage to slowly draw power from me, but they did not know that it was poison to them. Over the years, it was soaked in the rocks until one day they all, like fire moths, came to me and died. Looking down, you see even more bones of the dead. Try to destroy the chains binding me here and I will certainly reward you. Well, I'm not sure about either of those options. I mean, we have a magic user, which is our scoundrel, so he's like, he heard of magic before, but he's not a mage himself, and he should definitely not dangle around with magic. We have a demon, but it's also probably the weakest demon that you can find. It's more like a rat with wings. So yeah, and our shadow elf chose the path of a physical fighter, so she's not a mage herself either. We could attack the creature, which I think might be a bad idea as well. And we could choose to destroy the altar, which doesn't seem smart to me, but out of those options that we have, I think it's the best. You try to attack the altar, but any kind of magic or weapon penetrates through it. But any kind, no, I think it should mean, but now, no kind of weapon or magic. Oh no, we just pierce through it, and as if there's just air. The being looks in your eyes, and you see in his eyes that he expected such a solution. I have believed in you all the time. The creature speaks, and the whole cave fills the light. When you open your eyes, you see nothing left in the whole room, only some piece of stone, which is secret alloy. This one is super rare and used for crafting very advanced stuff. We also got a lot of morale and plus 10 max health, max sanity, and max faith on our chosen. That's like 20% increase. Let's leave. Ja. Vielen Dank dafür. So we made it out alive, which I was doubting, kind of, at some point. But we also got rewarded handsomely. But that's what I meant with this whole icy lands are very dangerous, but also very treacherous. So we can't really continue because we don't have any movement points anymore. But we can collect those. No, we can't. It would take us 4 rounds for the terrain artifact. Maybe we should do that, because they reveal some high level resources, and we would also heal, and yeah, I think that's the right way to do it. We can increase our mysticism a little bit. Should still be a little bit more, 2 rounds more. After a violent storm, many trees lie fallen. You see a swarm of crows circling one such tree, and when you get closer you realize the nest has also fallen and the birds are trying to move what they can to another tree. Those are just crows. We can certainly convince them to pay us for help, right? Yeah, we can. So we get some wood for that, and also some wisdom on our whole egg. Well, not bad. And some amber. Is it one more turn? I think so. Yeah, one more turn. Now it's also the night, so we got stronger. Oh, and it is diamond. That is really nice. Diamonds are here. We found some ember and some malachite, but now we have diamonds here. Oh, and there are topaz down here too, but yeah, it's nice to have options. Let's go deeper. There are some points of interest here. Hopefully they won't kill us. Okay, we are too far away from any gatherable resources. There are some scaled leathers here, but I think we don't need that. We have fur leather. Okay, it's 1 tier up, but we also will need to invest a research point for that. And we don't really need it right now. So I think we will save our points. Well, let's take the weakness. Not because it's good on her, but yeah, maybe she teaches another character how to use it at some point. And Master Laborer or Master Craftsman. 4.5 on crafting is quite high. This is just 1.5 crafting and gathering. I think we want the Master Craftsman. If we ever start crafting our own stuff, we need proficient crafters to do so. Otherwise it's just a waste of materials. You come across the ruins of an ancient city. Most likely this was once a dwarven settlement, spat on the surface by the shattering. Let's investigate here. A fresh, deep chasm in the earth reveals the underground ruins of a dwarven town. The climb down is steep and the landing hard, but the ruins may hold many wonders. Let's... Oh, I think I've never had so many people watching. Doombreaker, thanks for the follow, man. I guess you're another one that Andy convinced to drop in here. Yeah, we are able to go down in the chasm, but we take some serious injuries from that. You locate a path to climb down easily and find yourself in an old town square. There are fallen statues of dwarven heroes and grand buildings, all crumbled and broken. Okay, Andy. Ich sagte jetzt schon, das wird ein heilloses Durcheinander, weil das Spiel stelle ich auf jeden Fall nicht um auf Deutsch. Aber wegen mir, weil ihr alle hier seid. Auf jeden Fall danke dafür nochmal. Ja, so, wir gehen mal herunter und schauen mal. Also wir finden einen Haufen Statuen von zwergischen Helden, die aber alle kaputt sind. Es sind also... genau das war es, was ich meinte. Jetzt mixe ich alles durcheinander. Außerdem sind da kleinere Erdbeben, die wir fühlen. Aber trotzdem sind da noch 3. Okay, I think it's easier for everyone, especially for me, that late. Let's search the first place, which is closest. Or the second building, or the building furthest away. Let's take the middle. This building was once some kind of hunter's lodge or perhaps a trophy room. It holds leather and bones from many different creatures. A lot of them, actually. Should we be greedy and try to get more? So should we try to take what is in the vault, or should we try to search the workshops? Let's try to take the vault. You find the grand entrance to the vault. The gates are solid stone and metal with runes carved deep into the surface to ward against intruders. Unfortunately, you venture deep into the ruins and the tremors catch you fast and strong. You get hit by falling debris as you run for your lives. Let's run to the surface. Oof, that's quite some damage. But it's not in the range where we have to be careful that we lose some people. We can also not settle, but camp here. That should increase our healing rate. And yeah. Our little kobold warrior is getting stronger, which will definitely help us. Let's see what we find here. You find the frozen ruins of some old structure. Let's search it. You find a room filled with precious gems, but as soon as you enter, you are attacked by sneaky. Their eyes glow red and they seem crazed. Well, this will be an interesting fight. Challenge rating 5. I think this might be the hardest fight that we had so far. Let's see. First thing first, we have to place our kobold in the beginning, so that he gets stronger with every additional card that is played. Okay, so those are nasty. What do they have? Oh, they have a first strike too. Let's see. I'm not sure if this spider really helps us a lot. If we play this, we should be able to kill this one right away, because afterward this one attacks. We do 35% bonus damage since this one is poison. What else do we want to do? I don't think we play our little guy because he just gets hurt, and we just lost another one of those earlier. We can... Let's play the spider and see how strong it is. Okay, 2 damage. That's not worth it. That's not good. And that was the spider. I see. Well... we can play a wolf. Oh, not a wolf, a boar. I think we should do that, because this one can soak a hit. And then we play our wolf on the other side to soak another hit. And that was it. Let's see, we will take some damage here, I think. Now our retaliation really works for us. Okay, the boar is down. But now we have 60 damage. Well, sadly it's not enough to kill this one outright. But I think in this case it's better to kill this one, because those two are gone now. And now it's this one. We'll take some damage here, but we will survive. But that was a hard fight. But we get some diamonds for it. And some, well, not too great ropes. and some iron javelins. So let's gather what we can and leave. Ooh, this one is very nice. Minus 8.6. That is incredibly strong. It is mastercrafted and on a of a very high level. This might be the strongest item that we found so far. Who's going to use it? I think. Yeah. Who has that one? Maybe we should give it to the small guy, because he now has a use in a fight, and it works in every single encounter type. So yeah, it's perfect for us. Those ropes are worse than what we have. This one is a two-handed weapon. I think no one of us really wants that. So let's gather some fish and also rest and heal. While traveling, while traversing the trees, you come across a lone satyr sitting on a tree humming to himself. It spots your group and gives a quick before going back to humming. You get a little closer and then the satyr gives everyone a once overlook. What is the satyr looking for? The satyr jumps to their feet, hoofs, and walk over to one of the men, examine him really closely. Oh, this satyr is looking for a handsome guy to marry, and this one's definitely a handsome one. I think it's because of the beautiful and attractive trait that he got. Which is definitely true to his nature. I will show you how he's looking in a minute. Let's increase his destiny even further and give our little guy some much needed toughness. Or no, I think we should take the luck. Let's see. This is our beautiful specimen that managed to convince a satyr to join us. Well, satyrs actually have a lot of perception, I think. They have mass lullaby and 10% increase of wisdom and perception, which is really nice. So those weapons are actually good weapons for her to use. And let's take a rope for now, because we don't have anything better. How is she doing now? Probably not too great. Well, she has some health and some faith, but shielding could be improved on. It might be better if she takes the spider for now, then we have something to do with her. So where do we go now? So this was challenge 5 and this one is challenge 6, and there are a lot of unliving ghosts in there. I think we are not strong enough yet to do that. Right now it's summer, but it's night, and we're in the ice region. I thought for a second that it was winter, but it's not yet. We probably should try to get some better equipment, because so far... Oh, there's another point of interest here. Because so far I'm not overly pleased with the equipment that we have on our people. You realize the shadows are following you. Stay cautious but speak to them. They do not answer, they keep coming towards you. Well, then we have to fight some demons. Ooh, they look really strong. But let's see. Okay, they have a lot of shield and a lot of life, but they don't do too much damage. They want to do the double tap as we want to do it. We start with our kobold. The nice thing about this one is if we have a guy in the melee role opposing to her, she only attacks once and not twice. Let's play let's play this one. We need a lot of damage to finish her off. Now we can summon the boar here to block the attack. And now we need some double tosses to get more damage. Okay, so she does the same. She doesn't want us to have the double toss. This one's not too much damage. This one's probably not much damage either. Should we increase our shielding maybe? I think that's the way to do it. Let's see. This one does so much damage. Okay. This is good. Now this one's hurt. So we can use our now we can finish her off with our poison damage. So those two that did the most damage are dead now. Now we just have those two in the back, which should be fine. Oof, he's quite hurt. But this is a lot of damage because we hit her twice. And this is it. We get some runic bones and some spike leather. I think this is quite high quality stuff, and an iron heavy armor. Okay, the Shadowkins don't like that, which was kind of expected, but they attacked us, so we had no choice. We can increase our wisdom on Peach, and in 3 rounds she should grow up. That will be interesting to see what she will become. I wanted to check, maybe the satire is strong enough. Yeah, she can take the iron heavy armor. Now she has some better shielding. And we can go over here and then check this one, or do we? The problem is that Git is very hurt But we can, well, we have to do it next round anyways. So let's heal. One morning a group of goblins come to your village. They're representing a respected pedestrian. No, they are representatives of a respected pedestrian and commercially company. We offer best quality goods, almost not stolen. Well, let's see what they got. Ooh, legendary heavy armor for 13,000. But I think we might have enough obsidian relic. We want those two. Do we have enough blood bones? Yes, we do. We have so many blood bones. That's why I was collecting blood bones the whole time. Do we want this one too? Well, it's not great, but it is something. Let's do it like this. And we got a lot of good stuff. Sadly, it is at home. But maybe we should not risk it. Go home and use the nice equipment plus the child that is soon growing up, and then come back. We are going to collect a little bit more wood. And now so who's going to get the stuff? Obsidian relic. It scales with destiny or wisdom. It might be a thing for Peach. Not yet, but as soon as she becomes something, she can also get those ropes. And this is heavy armor, 262 kilograms. Is our shadow elf strong enough to wield that? We will find out. No. But we can probably drop something for it. Well, the shield, maybe? This is 105 shielding. And if we switch that for the... okay, so this one is more. So this one is 106 and this one is 110, so this one's better. We don't use the shield to attack with her anyways, so we don't even need that one. She always uses the daggers to attack. We also got the two-handed axe. We could use that one on her, but that's kind of a waste because then we won't have that much shield on him. Is he able to maybe carry this one? Yeah, he is. So he got some more shielding too. That's nice. And you have room for a pet. Maybe this one, just for increased night sight radius. I think that's a good idea. So how long is it now until Peach is growing up? It is one more turn. Well, I think we will find the time for that. During that time we can have some research. And let's hope that we will be able. So we could choose strength for it to become a fighter, but she's not strong. Crafter and gatherer is nothing that we want, so let's go with the chance and hope that her high wisdom makes her a healer. Maybe. Let's begin the trials. What's that? Your child was actually a changeling, or rather it was cursed to live under a false form. Upon the path of fate their true visage returned, but they are ever loyal to you cause of kin. So it is a goblin tinkerer and craftsman known for their ingenious trinkets. Okay, so it's another craftsman and a goblin. Well, this actually gives us the opportunity or the ability to open the barrier, because now, okay, it's autumn, so crafting is faster and enemies are more aggressive. But now we have a goblin which could help us. There she is. Peach is actually, I think it was a female before. Now she is male. Well, wisdom is still quite high. So let's see. She won't be much of a help in physical fights, I think, because she doesn't have anything. Well, she has hurry up and brute force to hit people. I don't think that the spider is doing anything for you, so we don't need that. I think you can take the dog for now. It gives you a little bit more life and sanity. So this one inspires, so increases its combat attributes and delay of activation, so it speeds up and makes us stronger. That's nice. And we have spirit mending, which is activated. 2 random allies. Heals hit points. Okay. I see. Well, I don't think we can necessarily fight that much better, but we have some other options now. Let's try to see. So we take those with us, I think. Oh yeah, and of course him. Those are our 5 people now. Well, it might be good to have a demon with us just for more options. Let's take some food again. And some wood. And some herbs. And then we can head out. First we will go up here and trade.
Well met, friends. Now that Zbigniew is no longer troubling you or us, we can welcome you properly.
Maybe there's something that we can help you with. Is there anything that needs killing? There's a nice rich beehive nearby. Yeah, we know this one before. So this one's down there. They want more honey.
Well met, friends. Now that's Zbigniew.
Let's trade. Anything that we would like to get? This one's quite strong. But I think overall, well, this one doesn't look too bad. But we don't really have characters for that. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's go down here, and after that we can go to the red cave and go through the barrier. You are no longer a fresh-faced youth, but an elder in your community. Our guardian of mind is getting old. Teach some of what you've learned. Ooh, Monia is a village guardian now, or got the trait of village guardian. Probably because she's always home anyways. That's nice. But it also means that Monia is now village bound and can't leave anymore. Well, that's actually it's good that that did not happen to a character that we usually take on our adventures. Let's convince them. It's a lot of damage. We do this because she's just a super good tank right now. Oh yeah, we should have played this one first again. Let's use this one here. And also this one. Oh, I see. This. I thought the snare thing would work as soon as you play the card, but it is every time an opponent enters. That's very, very good actually. Should we hurry someone up? think we play this one for more damage still. We could speed this one up a bit. But do we need that? Probably not. Let's play this one for more damage. They all have. Well, it's going great. We're not so lucky with the followers so far, but overall it's quite fun, and we haven't died yet. We just lost one of those small hallways and one of those kobolds. But yeah, and we brought up one child, and the child turned out to be a goblin tinkerer. We were hoping for some kind of human healer or something, but yeah, overall it's quite good. We're surviving and we're increasing in ranks and everything. I decided to focus a little bit more on mental challenges this run, so yeah, I think that's a bit tricky in the beginning. Let's see, who do we want? I think we try to get a little bit of damage on this one first, so that we can finish her. Yes, it was. I selected the chance on the trials, and yeah, then it turned out to be a changeling. Well, her damage doesn't really matter that much. So let's attack there. She's just there because she has a lot of life. That's good, and this should be enough to kill this one too. They hit quite hard, but we were able to show them that we are friendly. Let's go to the beehive. Let's try to convince them to work. Ooh, it's just with those two. Okay, but that's possible because it's just... Well, they did way too much damage, but we have some strong people too, so I think that's why it was kind of easy. Yeah, it was actually quite good that we got the goblin, because now we can enter the red cave soon. First we will collect some more of this. Well, that doesn't matter. the goblin might be able to help us with this barrier that is in the red cave. So get master laborer or master craftsman. Well, let's take the master laborer instead. Well, I'm not really happy about this selection, but let's take wits to just make everything she does a little bit faster. Let's go to the red cave. Okay, new home. Entering near the old and dark cave, you notice a lot of spiders, bees and snakes working on the construction of what looks like a village. Let's try to talk to them, because we were already kind of good with the stingers. So what do we have here? Like a royal snake, fat rat, some demons, and some... It's a weird pack. Let's see. Oh, we're still quite hurt. But then again, we're talking to some spiders. That should be fine. Should have played this one first again, but instead we are just getting a tank out. This one here, and we are faster than the snake. But we will kill this one instead, apparently. What should we do? Well, only those two are faster, and they are not really a problem. This one is not really strong. Play this one, or we could play this one instead. I think this one's good, because, well, we are very slow, but we have... Okay, no, we don't have hurry up on either of those, but we have slow down. Would that make a difference? No, not really. And it's the last turn. We can make this one slower. That does. Well, let's just do something. It doesn't matter, I think. But we should be able to win this one. This is very good. That this one's gone. Another one is gone. What is that? Well, 5 damage, that's not a lot. But I think it might be enough for this one, because it's 5 poison. Yeah, it's exactly 7. And those should be dead too. Okay. You managed to convince the animals to tell their story. It turns out that they are intelligent animals who decided to gather together and build their own village for protection. Unfortunately, they only have different bones from which you can build anything. They're happy to exchange them for some wood. Let's lose a lot of wood. And we get some dragon bones for it. And the stingers really like that.
You're back. I have no new insights. I see two ways. We can work on a mystical solution, or, well, bash it.
Well, let's use our goblin and search for an entrance mechanism.
Although magic and other mysteries are clearly at work here, you also spot the unmistakable craft of dwarven smiths. You uncover the mechanism that should open the barrier, but it will not be easy to master.
Well, let's try it. We can
Carefully,
open
you
it.
study the ancient mechanism, and with much care, you find the right combination to make it work. The barrier opens, allowing you to enter.
Let's take a look around.
You stand in a dark chamber, covered still in the strange moss, but here, you see a deep hole in the middle, the earth and stone around it torn from within. And from this hole, cracks spread out like the sun's rays. They are small here, yet you see bright light within, and you sense enormous power within, pulsating, spreading. And yet from your divine connection, you also sense that this is a mere outlet, not the source.
Let's ask the alchemist.
Fascinating. I've heard of such things. Of course, inanimate yet living is not a thing of myth in Slavia. No, but at this scale? This cave, it has residues of great power, but also echoes of life. Alas, I admit, I need help if I am to solve this.
Danke, Andi. Und auch danke nochmal für die Motivation von allen anderen. Let's ask how we can help.
Unless you happen to be a dwarven stone master, or perhaps an ancient who still remembers, no. We need to search for an expert. I will of course remain here, study this cave more.
Let's ask where we find such an expert.
That is an excellent question. I would wager that traveling to the lands of stone and metal where dwarven survivors now dwell is a sure bet. Now, you could also look for some elder long-ears, elves that is. Once they're old enough, the likelihood that they meddled in the affairs of the world grows exponentially. Find them in ancient forests, and who knows, maybe goblins or orc know something. Just remember to find their villages, not just random folk.
Okay. Are there any other options?
Failing that, I do know a place, but it will be a matter of brute force and likely much more difficult.
Good night,
A
Todd.
dwarven smith of great renown is held captive by trolls. I happen to know where. Go, free him, and he will be unbound to aid you.
Okay, let's try to find this dwarven expert. I hope this is not the dwarven expert already. It might be. Oh no, this is the Stinger village that we just helped. You find a buzzing hub of animals' activities. It looks a bit like a large beehive. Let's try to speak to them. Something is tugging at you. Let's look down. A small critter likes you and wants to join, but you need to pay the stingers. Let's take it in. 4,000. Well, we don't have that. Well, we could come back with trade goods worth 4,000 maybe, but let's see what they trade. Blood bones we have a lot, fur we have a lot, enchanted leather is nice, but it's probably the only thing that we could or would need from them. Anyways, we need more wood. We can always need more wood. Yeah. Welcome, Chosen. You can't stay and chat. I can't stay and chat, but I hear you are making progress. So we get another cosmic seed. This is the one that you need to for founding a new village. So now we could build a second village if we would like to. Our Guardian of Might increases perception. Monia, our now village guardian. Destiny, Guardian of Mind. More wisdom. Peach. Wisdom 2. You. Shielding. Yeah, it's definitely shielding. The poison dagger we never use. We only use the double toss. So I want to see what kind of creature we get if we pay the stingers. So let's take our people and well, maybe they should stay home and work. But we should take some food with us, just in case. You never know. And some wood too. And we will take a lot of blood bones. And then we can go down here and see what we get from them. Let's speak. Let's pay them. We get a dragon bee, and it's a real character. It's not just an animal. Dragon bees owe the name to the thick, foreboding armor-like shell and a fierce, fiery temperament. So what does it have? Strength of the swarm. Very nice. Very strong. Bee sting. Sharp and deadly. Yeah. Last playthrough I got a queen bee, but I'm not sure if I got it from one of those. I think I got it by from an event, not from one of those towns. So this is physical, but it is armor pen. Not bad, showing off for mental challenges. Bite and brute force. Well, I would say it's fine. It's not amazing, especially since it can't use any equipment. But it is something. It might grow into something if you keep it alive long enough. That's what I would guess. Let's go here. We want to attack those, I think. But we have to do that next turn. Our crafter goblin, no, crafter kobold. Maybe take some more intelligence. Let's fight them. Well, this is not a fight, this is a massacre. But fine. Okay. This down here is probably the dwarven smith. So I don't think we want to do that yet. We can probably go here and check out the point of interest. Guardian of Mind. Master Craftsman, please. More wisdom for our Holwig. And you. Outmaneuver. Or, well, I think it has to be the racial trait, since it... What does it increase? Okay, 5% more wisdom and 5% more perception. I think that's always a good thing to take. Thank you, and yeah, maybe see you next time. Let's go over here and we can collect some more wood. It has 2 on rituals. That's pathetic. You find the remains of a non-human settlement deep in the forest. Let's investigate. You come across the ruins of a town. It was torn asunder by the shattering, clearly, but more than that, there is an odd light beaming from the gash. Hunter or perception? Let's search the place carefully. You find tracks of people all going in one direction away from the place, but their walk is odd, as if their steps were made in unison, like an army. But you see children, folk with injuries, and even dogs following the same pattern. Let's follow those tracks. You follow the tracks and find a group of folks, their eyes empty of light, their limbs slacking yet not slow. You spot a family running after them. The family looks rugged and battle-worn, but one of the small children is too slow, so they have to stop. They are not light taken as far as you can tell. Why do they follow then? Them light things, they offer peace. I met my auntie, she was light taken and she was so calm and wise. She used to be a right bitchy sort, never smart. We want to join them. Well, I think that's a bad idea. Danke und bis dann mal. Ihr habt auf jeden Fall dazu beigetragen, dass das der meistgesehene Stream war von mir bisher. Let's see, can we convince them? Yes, we can. Victory with injuries, but not too severe ones. So they fall to the floor and bow to you. We never meant to anger the gods. We thought light was surely the path. But you speak so well and you hear the signs of the chosen. We will go back home and there's a gift for you, wisdom. I was hoping to get them to join us instead, but apparently that's not an option. But still, it's not the worst outcome. Those are always nice. And we also get a quite decent dog. A fierce falcon lands before you and offers you an egg. It explains, by the will of Svarog, thou shalt be blessed if thou proves thy worth. It then disappears. Carefully examine the egg. The falcon was clearly sent by Svarog. Well, what a surprise he even said that. But what is it? You think it's called a Rarok, but what did it do again? Try to figure it out. Well, no one has a clue. Damn, you have no idea what the bird wants you to do. Let's just keep it safe somewhere. You place the egg in a safe place and have people watch over it, but nothing happens. Who knows? Perhaps it needs time. Let's just leave it be for now. Peach. Master laborer again. We have so many good laborers, but that's not really what we want to improve on. We need some fighters. Well, let's take it. I think it's still better than the luck. This one I don't like either of those. But let's increase battle orders because he already has those. At least they get more useful. Well, this one will still take a while. I was wondering, should we try the unliving crypt? I'm not sure if we will be able to do that. Let's go here. You come across the ruins of an ancient city. Most likely this was once a dwarven settlement spat onto the surface by the shattering. Investigate. Among the rubble and stones you find several underground pockets where a dwarven city once lay. From one such an entrance you see light and hear the slumbering hover of a giant anvil. Let's go in carefully. You enter a large stone chamber with furnaces and anvils spread across it. Some fall into ruin, some still intact. One furnace burns hot with a dwarven blacksmith at the anvil, hard at work. He nods at your arrival, but does not speak. Let's ask what he's doing here all alone. On my own, you say. This here is our temple, as close to for your understanding. I am a smith and I tend to this place. Better not dwell too long, laddies, or the old brothers may take offense by your presence. So how can we pay our respect if this is a sacred place? Well, I say not many strangers ask me that. Sure, why not? Come work with me. If the old brothers deem your work fitting, you may get yourself a blessing. Well, we have some craftsmen, so maybe they are able to. Well, you tried. That you did. Thank on you. Still a rattle be with your lassies. Well, apparently we didn't impress him that much, but we did well enough. Let's thank him and leave. Ooh, there was the first interaction with the dwarf, I think. We now are completely neutral with the Earthbound. That's a new record. And now we're stuck here. Let's increase the perception on both of them for now. And see what this one is. You find the frozen ruins of some old structure. Search it. You search through the ruins. You see a treasure chest, but you see the room that chest lies in is about to collapse on itself, and you realize several icicles are clutching on the thing too. But they're trolls. We can try to convince them to come and bring us the chest. Well, we were able to. take the chest and leave. Oh, the ice demons actually like that. Not that we have found any of them yet. But if we do, they're not straight up our enemies. Wait. Oh no, we have plenty of food still. Let's try to venture further into this area, I think. Oof. This is not good. We don't have any magic. That's why we lose this one so hard. Oof. Well, let's run. Who's departing? Oh, the dragon bee. Ooh, I was scared. Luckily it's just the dragon bee. But still. We need to do something here. Did I bring... Of course I didn't. I'm such an idiot. Of course the one time that it really matters, I don't bring the herbs to perform the ritual. The day is clear, yet suddenly before you hangs a singular patch of thundering clouds. It moves fast, but you will not cross your path. Just leave it be. We are not in the mood of doing anything right now. We just need to survive. Oh, and they chase us. Well, we can't do anything about this one. This might be the end. Well, we lost our goblin. And this is how fast everything can go to shit in this game. We're not even fast enough to reach this one here. This is not good. Well, we can't. So we did a mistake. This all would not have happened. Okay. Nualia tried to run away, but since we have this god of the undead, she came back as an unliving. Interesting. So now we have an undead. We have Git and Nualia now. The rest ran away. Well, we should have brought the herbs with us. Then we could have performed the ritual. So what happened here was we were attacked by those light creatures and they attacked us magically. We don't have any magic user, So we lost all our faith on all our characters here. And when you have faith below 30%, you gradually lose health. So we ran out of faith and health. And as soon as you don't have health, your characters depart you and like abandon the mission. If we would have had any of those herbs that I usually take with me when I adventure, we could have performed a ritual that healed our faith again, and none of this would have happened. But of course, the one time we needed it, I forgot to bring them with me. Well, I guess that is quite typical. Let's have this ritual at home. We also have a witch hut. Let's pay for the curse because we have some. And we need 14 more. Let's take the mushrooms and 1 acorn and remove the spirit curse. Well, that's that. Well, I think this is a good sign that I'm not really focused right now anymore, and it's getting late. But this was an incredibly successful stream despite that. Thank you for the real life raid before. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, I see you next time. Goodbye.